So traveling full-time, we get to stay at a lot of different campgrounds across the country. There's always something amazing to see, lots of things to do for the kids. But this time we are staying at a Walmart. As you can see, we have a nice, beautiful Walmart parking lot behind us. So we're gonna share with you guys some of our thoughts on staying at Walmart, since we know a lot of you have questions about boondocking or dry camping at Walmart. So let's get to it.
One thing that makes staying here really convenient is that we can stock up on groceries. We just walk into the store, grab what we need, and we can roll it right out to the door.
For us, one of the convenient things too is just being able to pick up a pre-made meal. And Lana, she loves these rotisserie chickens, and every single time that we come to Walmart, she wants to pick one up for dinner. Which one should we get?
I think we should get this one.
Yeah, you love these rotisserie chickens?
I want them every time we go to Walmart.
Yes, she does.
Once we're done shopping, we just roll the cart right up to the door, and it's so easy to just load things in straight into the house. No need to put them in a car and then take them out of the car, that whole deal. Much easier like this.
So besides the convenience of being able to shop at Walmart and pull your groceries directly up to your trailer and put them away without having to load them in the car and then unload them, the other part is simply the convenience of location. There are Walmarts everywhere across the country. You can find them in big cities, in small towns, and they're typically right off the freeway, so you don't have to drive 10 to 15 miles to find your parking spot for the night and then 10, 15 miles back to the freeway and do it all over again. Typically I recommend being on the far side of the parking lot, and you should probably simply look to see where the semi-trucks are parked or other RVs are parked.
Yep, and obviously there are Walmarts everywhere, but not all of them allow overnight parking. So we use two different apps. We use Allstays and we use Park Advisor, and both of those have reviews of the Walmarts. People who have stayed will comment and say whether or not it was allowed, but also just they'll comment on the noise level and then how safe they felt at that one. So we use that when deciding which ones to stay at.
And if you're really not sure if you're allowed to stay at a Walmart overnight or not, you can always go into the store and talk to a manager and ask them. And most of the time they will probably say yes, but if you're not sure, you pull up to a Walmart that doesn't have anyone parked in the parking lot that looks like they're going to be staying overnight, just go into the store and ask.
Good idea to ask if nobody else is around. But usually, I mean, we have never been alone in a Walmart parking lot. There's always been another RV or van or truck. And so we're never alone. Yeah,
and as far as things to do and not do while you're at a Walmart, typically the etiquette is you do not put your slides out on your travel trailer or RV, and you probably shouldn't be running your generator either. But all the semi-trucks that pull in usually are running their generator, so if you do need power and you do want to run your generator and don't mind annoying somebody else, definitely go for it. We were at this Walmart last night, and
this one's the noisiest we've been at, actually. There were a lot of generators. This was probably as noisy as a truck stop that we stopped at once. So typically it's not as noisy as this one. Usually it's just other RVs, and if someone runs their generator, it's for a short time and not usually overnight.
Of course, staying at Walmart does have its drawbacks as well. As you can probably hear, is the noise. That's the main drawback that we always face when staying at Walmarts. Right behind me over here is the freeway. It's probably a fifth of a mile away. We really can't hear it, so we kind of lucked out on that one. But we have stayed at Walmarts that the freeway is a little bit closer and you hear a lot more of the traffic. But then these semi-trucks here are running their generators. It's really not that hot out, but they're running them anyways. I'm not sure if they're running their air conditioners or using the generators for power on the inside or anything different than that. But this one here was here when we pulled up at 5:30 this afternoon. It is now 9:30 and the generator's been running the entire time. It hasn't been too annoying, but our daughters are trying to sleep on the inside of the trailer, and Mariah, the oldest one, hasn't been able to fall asleep yet. And she's been complaining about the generator, but there's really nothing we can do about it. Another concern that a lot of people have is safety with staying at Walmart parking lots. There's really not any security that goes around to check things out. The Walmart we're staying at here isn't a 24 hours Walmart, so they shut down at 11 o'clock and then open up again at 7 in the morning. But we've stayed probably at half a dozen Walmarts so far, and there have been good ones and there have been bad ones. We've never had to leave a Walmart due to safety concerns, but there were a couple where it seemed like there was homeless people that were staying and living at the Walmart in the parking lot and just moving maybe from Walmart to Walmart every other night just so that they weren't being kicked out. One of them, it seemed like they had set up camp and had been there for weeks. So you never know what you're gonna get. We haven't had any safety concerns as far as, you know, people breaking into the trailer. We did have one time where it looked like someone had messed with the bikes a little bit when the bikes were hooked to the back of the trailer, but now that they've been mounted to the truck, we haven't had any issues like that. So something to keep in mind when you're looking to stay at a Walmart, look at the area that the Walmart is in. Check out the surroundings, see how things look during the day, because sometimes it's really hard to see how things will play out if you roll up at night and it's already dark, because things, you know, they typically look a little bit sketchier at night, but it's definitely recommended if you pull up during the day just so that you know what the surroundings actually look like. If you haven't spent the night at a Walmart yet, I hope this video was helpful for you guys to give you a better idea of what to expect when you do decide to stay that first night. We honestly do recommend it, but we don't actually stay here that often. This is probably the first time that we've stayed at a Walmart in about 2 months. We do have a couple other nights that we are expecting to stay at a Walmart overnight coming in the next couple weeks, but that's only because there aren't any other options. But again, it's not as bad as you might think, and free is always the best option when it comes to camping. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well. We have new videos that are published each and every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to catch you on the road.